When we last left the Z Fighters, they thought they had defeated Cell. Goku teleported Cell to King Kai's planet to let him explode. But it turns out Cell can regenerate himself from a single cell. How can the Z Fighters manage to defeat an unbeatable enemy? Find out today on Dragon Ball Z: The Legacy of Goku 2. It's so good to be back. What's wrong? Surprised to see me?
What do you want from us, Cell?
Nothing. I have everything I could possibly need now. Want to know how I survived? It's part of my design. Every one of my cells has a life of its own. Destroying me is impossible. I will always come back. After self-destructing, a tiny cell containing the core of my being survived. It began to reproduce, reconstructing my body one cell at a time. In no time at all, my whole body was restored. And to my great delight, I had returned with my full power intact. I also discovered that I had learned the instant transmission technique. Somehow I had absorbed this knowledge from Goku. Goku has failed, and so have all of you.
You don't scare me, Cell. Trunks is still alive, but barely. I don't think he's gonna make it, guys. Trunks! My son! How could I let this happen to my son? He sacrificed everything for me, and I've done nothing but ignore him. I won't give up on him. There is still time to change. Cell has tricked me in battle. He has mocked my Saiyan ancestry. But this time, he's going too far. He will pay.
Oh, Vegeta, that's not gonna work. Why do you protect Vegeta? I'll never understand you Saiyans. You are stubborn. Yeah, are we ready to fight again? Because we're talking a lot for how quickly I'm gonna beat you down when we start this fight. Now I understand what Dr. Gero meant by ultimate perfection. Like Piccolo, I can fully regenerate as long as my core remains. Like the Saiyans, my power increases greatly after I heal from an attack. And like Frieza, I can survive anywhere, even in the vacuum of space. I thought Gero only meant for me to destroy Earth. But now I know my true destiny. Using my new instant transmission technique, I can travel from world to world, laying waste as I go. I don't think that's how it works, though. In order to do instant transmission, you have to know the key signature you're traveling to, so you can't just go to another world with instant transmission. You gotta fly there through space or whatever. I am the universe's end. What's wrong, Gohan? Aren't you going to try and stop me now?
What's the point? We've lost. Now all of us will die together and we'll be with my dad. You've gotta be joking, Gohan. Giving up already? That's nothing like the Gohan I know. Dad? Where are you?
The other world. And thanks to King Kai, I can communicate to you telepathically. I used my instant transmission to teleport myself and Cell to King Kai's planet before he exploded. Yes, you explained this like 5 minutes ago. Not even 5 minutes ago. It was the only place I could think of. I know you have the power to beat Cell, Gohan. Now give him the biggest energy attack you've got. You can't doubt yourself. And don't feel sorry for me, because King Kai and I couldn't be having any more fun up here if we tried.
Speak for yourself, homewrecker.
But this is all my fault. It's my fault you died! Don't blame yourself. If anything, this is Cell's fault. Make him pay for what he's done.
I will.
Okay, here you go. Oh, what was he doing there? That's kind of a weird thing he was doing. Yeah, back in the blender cell. How you like that? Yep. Nice and easy. You know what? Just for the flavor of it, I'm gonna finish you with a Kamehameha! Oh, where's he at? Oh, were we beam clashing there for a second? Yeah, there we go. Yeah, that's what I was trying to do. Because I know how this fight ends. Get the super Kamehameha with all the generations. Dig deeper, Gohan. These are your last minutes, boy. Make them count. Yeah, everybody, start throwing Start hitting him in the back. We gotta throw him off. Would you stop interfering? Oh, how'd he do that? He didn't even touch him.
Gohan, raise it higher. You can win this one.
They just keep lining up to die. Okay. Why do they keep falling down?
Ah!
Hey, Vegeta, are you gonna do anything or are you just gonna stand there?
Release it, Gohan. Release everything. Remember all the pain he's caused, the people he's hurt. Now make that your power.
Say goodbye. Oh, big bang attack in the back.
Vegeta! Gohan, now's your chance.
Ooh, that's the real one. That's where he gets iced. We did it. We beat Cell.
He did it. Cell's energy completely vanished. Cell's energy completely vanished.
You mean we're really safe again? Yeah, bud. Looks like it. Looks like saving the world took a lot out of Gohan. Don't worry, Gohan. We can take you to Dende and he'll fix you right up. I'll take Trunks. Great, and I'll take 18. Huh? Well, she's a victim of Cell, and we might as well bring her along. Uh-huh, sure, Krillin. Whatever. Let's go, Piccolo.
You guys go ahead. That was brave what you did. That was brave what you did. You can save your applause. Now go on. I don't need anyone's help. Suit yourself. How could you die, Kakarot? How could you have left... What have you left for me? I'll never have the chance to prove my strength against you. You died without fear. What does that make me? What purpose do I have now?
Now you're the strongest, Vegeta. Well, for now, anyway. Hercule! What on this crazy Earth happened?
Well, what if I said, I defeated Cell, single-handedly?
Just how did you do it?
Piece of cake, really. I just got so irritated with the light shows and the tricks, I shouted, "Hey, I've had enough of your light shows and tricks." And I just walked over to Cell and gave him a good chop. Chop!
But then, what happened to the little boy and all of his friends?
Well, they all thanked me kindly and went home, of course.
Okay, well, there we go. That's how Hercule Satan gets the credit for defeating Cell. Hey, there's our last statue. Hercule is now an available... I like that it record scratched. Hercule is now an available character. Cool. Okay, something at ZZTV. Journal updated. Okay. Well, it looks like we can play as Hercule. Sure. That's what I get for getting everybody to level 50. Well, I mean, we better play as Hercule, I guess. You place as Goku in the roster. Aw, man. That's such a letdown. He's pretty fast at running. Oh. His stats are pretty terrible, yeah. For level 40. Why is he starting at level 40? Oh my god. Okay, well, I guess that's what we're saving the capsules for. Let's just jam a bunch of capsules down his throat. Here you go. It's so goofy to make Hercule the strongest character in the game, but yeah, I think we'll do it. We're doing it. Yeah, let's do it. I'm giving them all the capsules. I don't need these anymore. I already won the game. Yeah, here you go. You want a cookie too? I'll give you a cookie. Oh, I didn't go back to Grandpa Gohan's house, did I? Well, time for Hercule Satan to go steal from Grandpa Gohan's house. What do his stats look like now? Wow! Oh, cool. Nice levels, dude. That sucks so bad. Why are you so terrible? Okay, so what's over here? It's a level 50 Hercule door? You gotta be kidding me. Ah, okay, well, I guess I'll do like a bonus episode to pick that up. What's my last mission thing? Talk to Dende on the lookout. Okay. It's a level 50 Hercule door. At least he's level 40 to start with. That's not terrible. Yeah, we'll just do a bonus episode to see what that is. It probably is like a short goof ending or whatever. Let's go finish the game, though. It's so silly. Okay, before I do that, though, let's save again to make sure that I can come back in here and take care of the Hercule stuff. Hey, Dende. Take a drink, too. Gohan! You're okay! I'm really sorry about your father. Don't be sad. He's not. He told me himself when he talked to me. He was right there with me by my side, giving me advice and rooting me on. That was how I was able to beat Cell. My dad helped me.
You made us all proud. You sure have gotten strong, kid.
Gohan beat Cell.
You should thank Krillin, 18. He stayed by your side the whole time.
It was nothing, really. I couldn't just leave you there. Krillin, you have a crush on Android 18. Thanks, Mr. Smooth. Do you expect me suddenly to just fall for you? Big, strong guy rescues me, now I'm his forever. Not that easy.
You've wasted enough time here. Let's summon the dragon so that we can undo the damage that Cell has done.
Yes, of course. Eternal Dragon, by your name I summon you forth. Shenron!
Choose your words carefully as you speak. I will make 2 of your wishes come true.
Shenron! Please revive all those on Earth who were killed by Cell.
Your wish is granted.
It's as I feared. I don't sense Goku's energy. Since Dende created a new Earth Dragon, I was hoping Goku could be revived. But I guess it's not possible.
What is your second wish? I am waiting for it.
Listen, can't we use our whole second wish to revive Goku? All of us really want him to come back.
How badly you want it matters not to me. Goku has been revived before, so it is impossible.
Hey everyone! King Kai's allowing me to talk to you telepathically. Goku! Do I have a say in this? Lately I've been thinking about why the Earth is always in danger, and I realized that most of the guys who attack it were after me. Think about it. Frieza, Cells, the androids. I think it would be better for the Earth if I didn't come back this time. I guess what I'm trying to say is, I really appreciate your feelings for me, but you're gonna have to come up with something else to wish for. The other world is my home now. Goodbye, everyone. You know, even though he was saying goodbye, I don't feel too sad because he was so cheery about it. You've given us so much, Dad. Thank you.
Excuse me. You have 1 wish remaining.
Well, if we can't think of a good wish, how about a bad one? Wouldn't it be cool if we were all filthy rich? No one's going for it. Guys! Come on, guys, let's make some money.
I will wait no longer. Do you have a wish or not?
Yes, I do. I'd like for you to turn the androids into human beings, so that they can live the rest of their lives in peace.
That wish cannot be granted now. power to do so.
How about this? Can you take the explosives out of the androids' bodies? That shouldn't be too hard.
There. It has been done.
Thanks very much.
You're welcome. I must go now.
Alright, see you later, Shinron. Okay, well, there we go. I wouldn't start celebrating if I were you. If you think you won my heart because of that lousy wish, you're mistaken. But it was kind of nice of you. Would you like to join us? No thanks. Aw, man. Whoa, Krillin. You're so in there, man. That chick digs you. Well, it's about time I get going. Oh, you guys are talking about romance, huh? Well, I got no experience with that. See you guys later. Yeah, same here. You take good care of your mother, Gohan. You're the man of the house now. Will you be staying here, Piccolo?
Yes.
Bye, Gohan. Be sure to visit. Goodbye. Oh, okay. I guess we actually hit the ending now. This actually took quite a bit longer than I was expecting for the ending to go. We've done all this now. I think maybe I might split this up into two, depending on how long all the Cell game stuff took. We might do Cell games, then the actual epilogue and the hidden ending. I think that makes sense for splitting it up. So Gohan flies back home. We're seeing all the scenery we've been over before, of course. A lot of cool stuff down here. Oh no, Ted Kaczynski again. Why they gotta show that guy? Don't show me Victor, was that his name? With the cool pad? Jiro's lab. Flying over Master Roshi's house for some reason. That's not even... you're going out of your way now, Gohan. I thought you were just going home. Okay, there we go. Now we're back home. Oh, there we go. Credits. Alright, so what did I think of Dragon Ball Z: The Legacy of Goku 2? Well, I guess I can save my thoughts after the final ending, whatever we see with whenever we get Hercule to level 50. But I can briefly talk about it because I'm sure these credits aren't super long. It's a very fun game, huge improvement on the first one. I liked having the different characters, the different attacks. Being able to move diagonally is a huge improvement over the first one. I did think that switching from energy being constantly regenerated to energy being dropped was a little of an odd choice. It makes sense because you have to actually do more up-close fist fighting. It's less of a shooting game like the first one felt like. But the downside to that is that sometimes you just don't get the drops and you can't use your energy attacks, which isn't terrible. And the drops were plentiful enough that you weren't like constantly trying to get drops, so that's not terrible. It just kind of felt a little... I'm not sure how I feel about it. I feel like maybe some degree of regeneration might have helped a little bit. So the real downside of this game, right, is that the one-on-one boss fights, the big story moments that you're very excited about in Dragon Ball, are actually very easy because of the way the combat works in this game, right? Because whenever you hit someone, they don't have contact damage, and they don't swing back at you. During the entirety of their recovery animation, you're able to keep walking forward and keep punching and not actually get hit. Occasionally I would drop it, and you saw that happen a few times in the Cell fight, for example. But for the most part, you're very safe, and it actually disincentivizes you from using the charged attacks. Like the heavy attacks that you got from talking to Roshi on his island. which was a bit of a strange... It's a strange balance that the game needed to strike and didn't actually quite manage, because there was never any reason to do the charged attacks. Sometimes it was okay for, like, I did... When I went around grinding, it was a little bit faster to, like, punch a guy twice and then do a charged attack. But the timing on the charged attack did not feel great. And the most dangerous part of the game is about having a bunch of enemies, like, charge up and attack you. Oh, we got a little epilogue cutscene of Trunks going back to the future, I guess. But yeah, the most dangerous thing in the game is having a bunch of enemies swarm you and, like, keep hitting you. And that actually makes it even worse to use charge attacks, because you're leaving yourself standing still to get hit. Oh. Hey, it's Gohan's little friend. I guess he wants to die like everyone else. Oh, that's not happening this time, guys. I'm getting wrecked.
The name's Trunks, and this is for Gohan.
Yeah, oh man, 2 shots and she just explodes? Man, he's so much stronger now.
It can't be. This is for all the people you've killed.
Just 2, that's all it takes.
And now there's just one more thing that needs to be done.
Yep, gotta track down Future Cell so he can't go to the past. Very convenient that he's just at Capsule Corp, though.
Come out, Cell. I know you're here. Having trouble finding the androids, huh? How did you do this? How do you know this?
Why did I think that was how did you do this?
I just destroyed them. Now you'll never be able to absorb them and become complete. What? I've been searching for them this whole time.
Really? Are your sensors broken or something? Because they've been killing half the world.
That doesn't matter, Trunks. I'll just steal your time machine and absorb them in the past. I don't think so. The nightmare's over, Cell.
There we go. See you later. Oh, it took 3 for Cell. Ooh. he's so much tougher. Wow. Wow, strong man. The end. Okay, well, there's our ending. So there we go. That was Dragon Ball Z, The Legacy of Goku 2. I'll probably talk a little bit more about the mechanics of the game and what I liked and didn't like about it as I go back and do the final bit. Getting in there with Mr. Satan. Yeah, okay, so we got the save there. So I'll go back in there and I'll level Satan up to 50, which, God, I can't believe I got to do another character up to 50, and he's a garbage character, but we're going to find out what the hidden ending is. Alright, well, I got him up to level 50, and that was kind of a chore. He sucks. He's not really good. He actually does have the best special in the game, though. This move, where he poses and somebody takes a picture of him, I guess, because he's such a huge celebrity. What that does is it actually freezes all of the enemies on screen for a very long amount of time. It's like a better version of the solar flare from the first game, which was already a broken skill. That's kind of fun. Unfortunately, his stats are garbage. Let's take a look at him. Yeah, he's got half as much health as everyone else, and none of his stats break 60. This is also with I dumped most of the capsules on him. So, if I hadn't done that, his stats would probably be down in the low 50s, low 40s. Like in the 40s or 50s. So, not the best stats. I had some levels where I gained 0 stats, because apparently Hercule can do that. If you compare him to the other characters, you can see he's significantly weaker, but this special is pretty powerful. I don't recommend trying to level him up, but if you do want to see the hidden ending, you do have to do it. And the best place to do that is over in Ginger Town, behind the Gohan barrier, the like level 50 or level 45 level 50 Gohan barrier. Over there is a set of red snakes, and each of those snakes are worth about as much experience as the Triceratops in the jungle near Goku's house. The ones that they're like 30k, and it's behind Goku's barrier door over there. Actually, was it there? No, it was the Northern Mountains, not Goku's house. the red snakes there are about the same experience as the Triceratops, but Hercule's actually able to one-shot them once he gets a little bit more powerful. So it's not too bad. You kind of do that cycle. There are like 6 red snakes back there, and then a gold destroyer. The gold destroyer is actually worth quite a bit of experience, but it takes a long time to kill with Hercule. But the snakes, you can one-shot, so it's pretty easy to just run back and forth between screens and one-shot the red snakes, trying to get his levels up. Although the max level, the final level is like 4 million, so you do have to do that a lot, because each snake's only worth like 30k. So you're kind of cycling back and forth on the screens, going back around. Not too bad. Let's see what the hidden ending is here. We're going to ZZTV, so I assume he's going on TV to take credit for the Cell games, which I kind of like. I like that this is a hidden ending in this game. It was a little annoying getting there, but not too terrible. It was just kind of time-consuming. Good evening, and welcome to Late Night with Rob Howard. Our guest tonight will be Hercule, hero of the Cell games. Oh yeah, play that song. Eyes of the Lion.
Oh yeah. Who loves you and who loves me?
Oh, wait.
Who do you love?
Hercule, Hercule, Hercule. Hercule, Hercule, Hercule.
How's it going, Rob?
Hello, Hercule. Now the first question I have to ask you is, how does it feel to have saved the entire world?
Feels great. You know that being the greatest martial artist on the planet takes a lot of hard work and dedication. My uncle once told me, with awesome muscles comes the burden of awesome duty.
Oh yeah, was that your Uncle Ben?
So when I heard about how Cell is absorbing all those people and wreaking havoc all across the world, I knew it was my duty to do something about it.
Hercule, Hercule, Hercule.
Oh yeah!
I hate to ask you this question, but I have to do it. A lot of your critics claim that you didn't really defeat Cell. What do you have to say to that?
I defeated Cell and that's that. Makes me sick that these people have nothing else to do but make up lies about me. Why would I say I defeated Cell if I didn't do it? And if I didn't defeat Cell, who did? All I have to say is that I'd love to see any of those punks who are disrespecting me survive even one round with the champ.
What about those strange fighters who could turn their hair gold? What about that little boy?
That was all parlor tricks. It was done with mirrors and laser lights and sleight of hand. Any cheap magician could do that.
I see. So, tell me, now that you've saved the world, what's next?
Well, Rob, as always, I'm going to continue training, running my dojo. Every day I run 20 laps. I do 500 push-ups, 500 sit-ups, and I break 20 heavy rocks. And of course, I'm still going to be out there protecting the world. Wherever evil rears its ugly head, I'll be there. Yeah!
Yay! Hercule! 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 Okay. Well, that's it. Alright, yeah, sure. I'm glad I grinded him up to level 50 for that. It was fun, though. That was goofy. I like it. Yeah, so Dragon Ball Z Legacy of Goku 2, pretty fun game overall. I talked about it a bit when we went through the ending before. We can talk about it just a touch more here. I do think they improved significantly on the first one. I like that it's playing Eyes of the Lion for the ending now. I didn't realize that. Overall, pretty fun game, but again, we had the problem with the way the combat is designed, the way the intangible frames work. After enemies get hit, boss battles are actually pretty trivial in this game. And because they are so trivial and you can just kind of rush an enemy down, it makes the other attacks less useful. Like, why would I need to root myself and charge an attack when I can very easily just keep walking at an enemy and hitting him over and over again? I think had they adjusted the length of the invulnerability, of the intangible time, I guess I should say, not invulnerability time. Had they lengthened that after getting hit, or no, had they shortened it after getting hit, I think is what I mean to say. You think about this. Yes, had the intangible time been a little bit shorter, and the enemies able to contact damage you quicker, I think that would have helped a bit. I don't think it would have fixed it. It's kind of a weird balance to try and strike, because you do want people to have a challenge with the game, but you also want to leave a way for people to actually win. I don't know, maybe adjusting the hitboxes in some way could have helped. It did feel like it was very easy to keep someone locked into the blender, as I called it repeatedly, hit stun hell. I don't know, it felt like because the hit stun hell was so easy to catch the enemy in, they even had ways to try and break the enemy out of it. Like if you got someone up against a wall, they bounce back way harder to get away from you. Like, they obviously realized that there was some sort of problem with that, but they didn't quite go far enough to figure out how to actually fix it. So it's a kind of an easy exploit for the game that kind of trivializes a lot of the boss fights. I don't hate that, because, I mean, you know, it's a Dragon Ball game. We're here to have fun, right? But I do wish it would have been a little bit more interesting and had more opportunities to, you know, use your different attacks. I was doing this again. Because the other attacks are pretty cool and all, but it's, you don't ever need to use them, and you're actually disincentivized from using them, because if the enemy hits you, they actually do a pretty good amount of damage. The adjustments to the healing also is a bit of a change. Not having healing items in your pocket, because that makes it too simple. Instead of having healing drops and the ability to collect Senzu beans. I think that's not a bad system. It's just kind of, it's a lot grindier than the previous one, because if you do run out of Senzu beans, which I don't think I ran out of Senzu beans. But if you do run out of Senzu beans, you have to go and grind them up again. You have to go to the right, you have to find the right area, go hunt fish, and then go to the Kami's lookout and have Korin give you some more beans. Thanks for playing. Alright. So I do think that adjustment was actually a pretty good one. Having a bunch of healing items in your pocket kind of trivialized everything. It wasn't actually that dangerous. So this game did feel a bit more dangerous. There were situations where I was like, oh, I might die. So that part was a little bit better. I think that they improved significantly with the second one. So if you are going to play them, I think Dragon Ball Z Legacy of Goku 2 is actually a pretty good place to start, because it has significant improvements over the first game. And the first game, honestly, not nearly as good as this one. It kind of sets the flavor of these games. Like, if you played the first one, you know what you're getting into with the second one. But the first one was significantly worse for a number of reasons, which I think I went into those at the end of the first game. But yeah, now that we've beaten the second game, we can say, yeah, definitely, those were some legitimate problems. And they improved on a lot of those things, but some of those problems still remain coming into Legacy of Goku 2, where some new problems arose, like the hit stun hell thing. So I'm interested to play Boost Fury to see how they continue to improve on the formula. Anyway, if you like this video, please like, comment, and subscribe. That's been Dragon Ball Z, the Legacy of Goku 2. If you liked this series, please let me know down in the comments, and if you'd like to see me play other games, let me know that as well. I'll probably be jumping into Boost Fury pretty soon, because I do want to play it and go ahead and knock it out of the way, since we're on this series, and I've been playing a lot of Dragon Ball games. So we'll get at it. We'll get at it. We'll see what happens next time. Anyway, this has been Scarecrow. Like, comment, subscribe. Bye bye.